with his article was I felt like he was being too contradictory. For instance, he was saying things like, oh, you know, you brought up a thing about names. And artists from the beginning of time till now have always used stage monikers. It's not new. It's not something our generation came up with.
Well, I mentioned Sunny Ade because he's actually Sunday.
And then he goes on to list artists who use abbreviations and says, oh, you should be like them. Which, shout out to them. Like, we have no, you know,
they're
we
legends.
respect them.
They're
legends in our
yeah.
eyes. We respect them, and I tried to convey that. But he was just contradictory in trying to make certain points. And then he said, oh, music doesn't make sense. And then he pointed out MI and Rooftop MCs. And I will defend MI any day, not only because he's my friend, but because he makes some of the most potent, meaningful rap music that I've heard.
And like you correctly said, he hadn't done his research.
He hadn't. He
didn't
it was
know
obvious that he just kind of had a gripe and just, you know, kind of vented. And so, you know, the writer in me just felt like I had to respond.
The writer in him.
So
the boy writes.
so I addressed some of the issues that I thought he had with his article in my response.
What part irritated you? So what rather than irritated me, what did you think, you know, I need to actually correct this?
I think for anybody who hasn't seen it, I think the best thing would be to read his article and read my response, because I touched on a lot of things and I probably could have touched on a lot more.
Because I said it was really long
and it was really long, and I had reached the point. In fact, before I sent it out, before I do most things, I check with my manager, Shego.
Yeah.
And, you know, I had written so much and I was like, yo, I'm already at, you know, this number of pages. Like, can you take a look? Like, I think I should just bring this to a close now, because I could have kept going. Like, I didn't even talk about the fact that, you know, the whole Lord Lugard thing, and that was just like way off base, you know. But I didn't say it to ridicule him. I think he's a very well respected writer.
Yeah.
And, you know, everybody does things at some point. Even I have done things that I don't necessarily think were the best.
Well, we're really human.
And I think some people took it too far by saying, oh, he needs to retire, or he needs to quit, or, you know, some people kind of went far and started insulting him. And I tried to keep it, you know, very polite.
You didn't want negativity.
No, I wasn't trying to do that. Like, I wasn't trying to ridicule the man. I was just trying to state my point of view.
And I think point taken. Did you get a reply?
No, but they did go ahead and publish it in Guardian, and they ran a series for a couple of weeks of different people's responses. So I thought it was a good move on their part to acknowledge.
So here to the Guardian.
Yeah, and you know, shout out to Uncle Ruben. You know, it's not, you know,
we love you really, Uncle Ruben.
We really do. You know, we respect
But I think
them,
Banky was able to just share a little light on maybe some stuff.
It was an intelligent discussion, and I think I said in my intro, in the very least, it's at least food for thought.
Yeah.
For people to think about these things.
Sure.
And then, you know, we talk about it on a national platform, and then we move on.
Sure.
So no, there's no beef.
There's no beef. There's no beef.
There's no problem.
We're beefless here. We're chilling.
We love the writers. we love all of you.
Well, you're a writer yourself.
Yes, I am.
As you proved.
Yes.
Okay, we've talked about all of that.
Yes.
Now I'm going to move into BankyW personal life.
Okay. Oh, can we talk about something else?
Yes, please.
Light Up Nigeria. Let's talk about that.
Really important, actually. Yeah.
Take a look. Light Up Nigeria. I think it's very important that as many youths as possible get involved in some way in the Light Up Nigeria campaign. There's a website. I just want to touch on it really quickly. www.lightupnigeria.org. There's a group on Facebook, and obviously everybody knows about the Twitter movement. Light Up Nigeria is important. I don't want my kids to come and face the issues that I'm facing now, and I'm sure nobody else wants the same thing. So let's do what we can.
I actually heard, but then they said that last year, but Fashola is working really hard, and that, well, they said by the end of the year they've got private companies from abroad working on the light situation. And
I don't know. I mean, honestly, I don't know anything about that, so I can't confirm or deny that. But I just know that if we continue to make enough noise about it, the powers that be will have no choice but to address the situation.
Well, guys, do it. I mean, it's a campaign. It's a movement, really.
And it's nobody's movement. It's a movement by the youth and by Nigerians in general. It's not even young people. It's
so Light Up Nigeria. Liz Yemoja actually
saying. And shout out to Fashola for doing an incredible job in Lagos. I just want to say that.
He's done fantastically.
He's done a fantastic job. Lagos, for anybody, I'm sure, I mean, you're here now.
Yeah.
For anybody who hasn't been home in a while, and if they come back,
Oshodi for one. Go to Oshodi. Like, you can actually drive your car through Oshodi, which you couldn't before.
We're very proud of Lagos and proud of the job Governor Fashola is doing.
So thank you, sir.
Much respect and much love, sir.
Yeah. Yes, boss.
Yes, boss.
I got that off you.
Yeah, I got that off NATO.
Yeah. I don't know who he got that off, but anyway.
Yeah.
So can I go on
now
to personal?
Now we can move on, yes. Personal.
Have you got a girlfriend?
No, not right now. I'm single.
You are?
Yes.
Are you looking?
I'm kind of more single and focused on everything that I'm trying to
Or are you
achieve.
recently single?
I am single by a couple of months, by a few months.
Okay.
Yeah. But I'm kind of more focused on the things.
Why did you break up with your girlfriend?
Yeah, I guess we're staying with this. Why did I break up with my girl? It just didn't really work out. I think for relationships are interesting because basically what has to happen is you have two totally separate people who are obviously attracted to each other, and you need them to be on the exact same page at the exact same time, or at least close enough for it to work out. And I think with me and her, she's a lovely young lady. You know, I would never say anything bad about her. It just getting our pages to line up it just didn't quite.
Well, what was it?
It's a lot of little things.
But was it anything to do with the fact you're an artist, for instance?
Well, you know, that is and always will be a challenge for anybody who ever gets into a relationship with me because... Oh, I thought your microphone. Okay, I'll take it back. That is and always will be a challenge for anybody that gets into a relationship with me because by nature my job is it's tough to be in a relationship with somebody who is in the music business, especially an artist, especially somebody who's on stage and has to perform and cater to female fan attention and all of that. So
how do you deal with that? No, come on, because obviously you must have a lot of female admirers.
Well, we thank God.
We thank God. What
God
are you?
For all the fans, male and female, we appreciate them.
But the females, do they bombard you like?
Yeah, I actually got a marriage proposal on Facebook today.
Oh my life.
There's a young lady that sent me a message saying
she'd like to marry you.
That when am I ready to marry her yet? I'm sure she was joking, but okay. How do I deal with this?
Stalkers.
You know, I have.
You have stalkers.
I have had stalkers at some point.
Right.
Yeah.
No, because some of the stuff on the fan page is like, I adore you and,
well,
I'm in love with you.
I think the key is not to be caught up by it, because I think people that love you now can hate you tomorrow or forget about you or whatever.
Of course.
So in the end, it is love, and sometimes it's superficial. So you just have to understand that and just try to manage the situation. So you appreciate it. You try to give them what they want. You try to never let your fans down. And that's the best. You just do the best you can do.
Okay.
So that's what I do.
And I think that's the way forward.
Yeah.
Someone asked me to ask you why you always wear a hat.
Why do I always wear a hat? Because it looks good on me.
Hats.
It's my style.
Yeah.
And I will take off the hat eventually, but when I do that, I'm probably gonna retire and just manage WizKid full time, like go over him and Scale's career.
So you just like it.
This is me for now. This is BankyW the artist. When you see me, this is what you're gonna see.
Okay. And why do you guys always wear glasses, sunglasses? Mine is just like just an accessory. But you
actually normally I wouldn't, but my manager said I should start wearing them more because glasses hide if you're not looking your best. In other words, if you've been up all night in the studio or you've had a drink or whatever the case may be.
Because the eyes give away a lot, don't they?
The eyes give away how tired or how.
Oh yeah, give us a snippet, please. Please, come on. Just a little bit, please, please, please. You have nice eyes, actually.
But my manager said I need to be wearing glasses because he don't want me looking tired on TV.
Okay.
So, but yeah, fine. Let's take them off.
No, you can wear them. You can wear them.
Yes. No
for the rest of the... Well, thank you for the rest of the interview.
We're going to tug it out.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you wear it, obviously, just to... But I think you haven't... Did you have a late night last night?
I did.
Oh, you did?
Yes, I was working.
Oh, really?
I was working on a commercial.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And you still made it?
I still made it.
Chop knuckle.
Thank you. That's my second one. I'm doing good. I'm about to catch up.
I think... Are we... Well, I've gone 3, 2. Okay. Yeah. So we established he's single. We established he wears hats because it's his style.
Yes.
I wanted to know. We established why you wear glasses. I wanted to know.
I don't wear glasses as much as Debanj. Debanj is real focused with the glasses. Like he takes them off when there's like 5 people in the room, and all 5 are like friends of the family. Like so.
Yeah. So you're doing a bit better.
Like I do the hats. He does the glasses. Like,
okay.
Really, the glasses are Debanj's thing.